Star Sister Academy.
Be a star.
Maddie Shows Love. Written by Bonita Johnson. Illustrated by D.G. Maddie, Madison really, was a thoughtful little girl who loved her mother and father very much, but sometimes they asked her to do a lot of stuff. They were always asking her to clean her room and to feed her cat Whiskers and even to wash behind her ears. So Maddie thought long and hard about just how much she loved her mom and dad. She decided to do something special to show them some love. She woke up early in the morning and cleaned her room before her mom or dad could tell her to do it. Then she ran to the kitchen and filled up Whiskers' bowl with the crunchy kind of food she liked. Maddie hurried out of the kitchen and went to the bathroom to take a shower. Not only did she scrub behind her ears, but she brushed her hair and found the biggest, pinkest, sparkliest bow she could find to put in it. Maddie ran as fast as she could to her parents' room, gave the door a big knock, 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 and declared as loudly as she could, "I love you, Mom and Dad." Maddie, Madison really, was an intelligent little girl who also loved her teacher, Mrs. Jacobs, very much. But sometimes Mrs. Jacobs asked Maddie to do a lot of stuff. She was always telling Maddie not to call out in class and to help other students who needed it. And that wasn't all. Mrs. Jacobs also asked Maddie to do her work quietly. So Maddie thought long and hard about just how much she loved her teacher. She decided to do something special to show Mrs. Jacobs some love. The next day in school, Maddie was sure to raise her hand high and wait for Mrs. Jacobs to call her name. Then she kept her lips zipped during all of math work time, even though she really wanted to hum while she worked. When Maddie was all done with her math work, she looked over at a friend who was having trouble. She leaned over and reminded the friend to always show his work. Then Maddie looked at Mrs. Jacobs and gave her a wink. In her free time, Maddie grabbed a piece of bright pink construction paper and made it into a fantastic card. Smiling a huge smile, she walked up to Mrs. Jacobs' desk and handed her the card, which read, "I love you, Mrs. Jacobs." Maddie thought long and hard about the people in her life and all the stuff they asked her to do. Then she decided that doing something special for each of them showed them just how much she really loved them. The end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you next time.